Hello guys, Omitila here, the godfather of price action. So today I've come up with a strategy that will help you, mostly as a beginner or advanced or a pro trader, for you to make money in this forex market. So come with me as I show you the simplest strategy called area of interest. Come. So guys, area of interest, I can define area of interest as simply is, let me show you something first here. Area of interest is simply any point, it's any point that have a resistance and a support at one point. What do I mean? First, you must understand that the definition of support is any point at which the market feels to go lower, and resistance is any point at which the market feels to go higher. For example, here you're having your resistance. Resistance is the top part. Then here you're having what? You're having your support. You see? So here, this place here, this is your resistance. Resistance. The lower part, it's your support. Sorry, support. This is candlestick. Let me show you something. Where is that? Here. I think it's here. I'm looking for yeah, I'm looking for this one. Anyway, these are your candlestick. They're moving in between support and resistance. Support is any point at which the market feels to go. In support is also called your demand zone. Resistance is any point at which the market feels to go higher. Resistance is also called your supply zone. So in resistance, we sell, support, we buy. But if your market cross or breaks below your support, it did a retest. This point won't be your support. This point will be your resistance. So you see, resistance we sell, support we buy. The same example, for example, when market reached here, it broke your resistance. When market broke your resistance and it did a retest, this point you'll call it a support. You see, your market, here is your resistance, market came broke above. Market broke above your resistance, need a retest. This point, you'll call it a resistance, you'll call it a support. This point here low, this point here, which is your support. Here it came, broke your support. After breaking your support, market came and did a retest. It formed a resistance. So, area of interest is any point at which the area of interest is any point that have a resistance and support at one point. So this place, this example, I can say it's my area of interest because it's having a resistance and a support. In other words, I can draw something like this. Come here. You see, I want to show people something. Assume this place here was your resistance. Here. This one was your resistance. Let me show you resistance. When markets break a resistance, the other point remains to be your support. You must understand support we buy, resistance we sell. For example, this was your resistance. Your market broke your resistance, came here and formed a support. After forming a support, your market broke your support and formed what? A resistance. Resistance you sell. The market came and broke your resistance. Here there was a support. Market came and broke what? Your support. Here is your resistance. So this is your area of interest. Area of interest in the market to give you direction, to give you interest, for example. So assume here was your resistance. Assume this is your resistance and you want to sell. You want to tell me you'll wait for this market. You'll wait for this market to reach this point for you to sell. No, you'll look for your selling opportunities where at your area of interest, because when the market reaches this point, your market must react. So you see, so this is area of interest. Any point that has a resistance and a support is your area of interest. For example, let's come to this example in Euro USD. I can open any time frame. For example, I can go in the weekly time frame. You see, there is a point here. See, here there is a point here. I want to show you something with this one. Here there's a resistance. Here there's a support. This is your area of what? This is your area of interest. So you must be keen when analyzing market. Area of interest is found in any time frame. For example, here support, here there's a resistance, support. This is your area of interest. Another example, I can take it. I think there was a zone here. Another example here, resistance, market broker resistance, support. This is also your area of interest. I can go to another pair like gold. Let me open gold and look for any time frame. Let me go to even the daily time frame. I'll show you something. This is gold. I can show you something. There's a point here. You see, here you're having your resistance. Market broker resistance from the support. Market broker supported from the resistance. Market broke your resistance from the support. This is also your what? This is also your area of interest. I hope you have understood what area of interest means. So I just want to analyze this market for this week. This is gold. Today is on a Sunday. The market has closed by it. I just want us to analyze this market and see if you can get the direction of this market. So in a daily time frame, I told you people we are having weekly, daily for our time frame. We are having 1 hour and 30 minutes. Then we are having 15 minutes and 5 minutes. Weekly, daily, and 4 hour time frame. Here we look for what? Market structure. It's on my previous video. You can go and watch. 1 hour 30 minutes. Here we look for market behavior. Are there any engulfing candlestick? Are there any possible area of interest? 15 and 5 minutes. We're looking for entries. So let's analyze with me. Let's start weekly time frame. This is gold. Weekly time frame. Your market is moving in between series of high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, higher, low. You see, you can see your previous high low haven't been overtaken. This low hasn't overtaken this one. This low hasn't overtaken this one. This low hasn't overtaken what? This one. So in the weekly time frame, gold is bullish. Let's go to the daily time frame. The same thing. In the daily time frame, first, the thing I've already explained to you, area of interest. There's an area of interest at this point. You see, when market reaches this point, the market must react. So here again, it's like it's on a support, and you must understand support. To do what? Support we buy. The daily also confirm us we're going to buy. Scale into the weekly time frame. We're still looking for market what? Market structure. Weekly time frame, I don't see anything, but there's already another confirmation of buying opportunities. Here, your market closed above with an engulfing candlestick. This one, you see this one has engulfed this one. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. So what we are doing here, we have come to see if there's any area of interest or if it's there any confirmation like an engulfing. We had one here. Another thing, we are also having here a support. So it means we are in a strong support zone. You can scale into 15 minutes time frame to look for entries. For myself, how I can get into this market, because we have confirmed from a weekly to the daily time frame. Here, I can say there's an entry at this point here. You see, there is an entry at that point. Our stop loss will be at this low when the market opens, and will be let's target this high. This can be our TP1, and this can be our TP2. You see, here can be you see here there was a support here. There's a support. You see here, market came and grabbed this liquidity. The same thing happened. It came. The same thing happened. A confirmation of what? We're on a bullish trend. Another thing, we're on our support zone. So when the market opens, we're looking to do what? We're looking to buy. So this is simply, I've just analyzed to you how area of interest work in this market. Anyway, this is the simplest strategy called the area of interest. Make sure you haven't watched my previous video, go and watch. I'm doing copy trading. I'm doing mentorship, online mentorship. If you want to contact me, my WhatsApp number is down below in the description. Free Telegram community, if you want free signal, come we kill the market, and peace